Yeah, all right, we're good. Jason Sketches, thank you so much for your resub. Thank you for 22 months of support. Saying, hope you're having a good day. Well, I am, and you guys are a big part of that. A, because we're hanging out together and we're streaming, and B, because so many of you were so kind on our Halloween back issues today. So thanks for checking that out. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, you guys really making it girls' day. So thank you so much.
What about selling that long
Anybody see
piece?
Dune? Not yet, because we wanted to
Lady
make sure that we
Hellbender
could
would
watch it
never
with
purchase
moderator
such a
Danielle, so we
lowly
didn't watch it
creature.
when it came out. Although we
Not
did
to
have the
Lady
chance.
Hellbender,
We had time.
obviously,
We
but
just
what
chose
about
not
the
to.
Nowhere Market?
I'm not sure we'd even
Hey
get 20
Alex,
units
late night
out.
spooky show.
Now,
Oh, so spooky!
still
Look
have
at the
my
spooks
weapons.
hanging out here. So
We could
spooky.
have
I
sold the
know.
weapons.
I know. Guardians came at the
No,
wrong
we still
time.
had my
If it just came
stash,
one
we
more
could've
week
upgraded
later,
the Milano's
one more week
weapon
later,
system
could have finished
and
that spooky
blasted
month.
Nova
But
Corps
here
out
we're
of the
at.
sky.
I'm gonna play it. It's
Doubtful.
gonna be great. What do you think
Let
about
him
Milligan and
dream.
Allred coming back? I mean, listen. What do I think about it? I think I'm gonna check it out. Like, I'll always like give something a
Why
try
don't we ever get
because
missions on
you never
nice,
know.
warm, dry planets?
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Ramatar did have a nice forest because it was dry.
He splurged on HBO Max instead of waiting for the theater. No, we've got HBO Max. That's definitely the way that we are going to watch it. Yeah. Are you and Dan
I
gonna
thought
play a
you'd be
spooky
thrilled
game
to
in the
finally
dark?
set foot on
No, we're gonna play
Second
Guardians.
Nine Tracks, but you're awfully gross.
Because Guardians
I'm
came
endeavoring
out
to
and
contain my enthusiasm.
with a
Mission
name like
is to find
ComicPop, it felt
purpose.
inappropriate,
Really?
irresponsible,
No,
if you
are
will,
correct. I am very eager.
to not play this game upon its release. But I guess that doesn't mean we couldn't play something else later on. Is HBO Max worth it? I guess it depends. It depends on if you really like
walking because this is gonna take a while.
a lot of the
Do you
content
think
that's
I'm
on
glad
it.
we landed this far from the fortress?
Cheer up, rodents. The rain will be refreshing. Rain
We
and
have it
sky
because
track.
I
Calm
think
down
actually
yourself.
because
You
we
love
got
rain,
it for
Clark
free
Kent.
with something. Cable. We still like our internet provider like forces us to keep their TV service,
For the
otherwise
record,
they'll
I
charge us
still
more.
think selling the runt is a bad idea.
No, we should not go. We got it. It's different.
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof. Wait,
drinking, Elijah?
isn't
How are
Barometer
ya?
where we got ambushed by machete-wielding goons?
I missed the end of that.
I
Did we
believe
get
they
the
were
big
hatchet-wielding
monster?
goons, and they were after Peter Quill.
So
Who
did we
cares
get the
about the
monster?
hatchet
No, well, we
guns?
saw the monster, but it was being
course,
attacked by
it
something
had to be
else, some
raining.
other mysterious force, and then we were
I
arrested by
hate
the Nova
wet.
Corps. And now we owe them 7,000 units. I almost called them
Bet
credits.
we could have
They're
made
not
some
credits.
money if we'd stopped by nowhere first.
That's right. Sal and I want to do like a
They say
rewatch
that
of the
South
early
Line
Venture
is
Brothers
around
because that
to
like
the
I think I
South
stopped at
Side
season
Hurricane
2 and there's
Classic.
been many
Choked to
seasons
the
since
bone.
then.
On our way to squeeze our last chance at freedom out of some mythical
Okay,
wars.
we have to
Poor
stop
lady.
talking to everybody. They're all just
Okay,
talking at the
here we
same time,
go.
and I can't even. I can't even.
Yeah, I ever mentioned how much I hate.
It still gets
Do you need
spooky.
a
The game
hug?
pretty
Hellbender's
bad.
castle isn't even
Yeah,
that far.
I'm playing
It's
it,
not a
so
castle,
we already
it's an
watched it get
impregnable
done.
fortress. So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. Figure it out on
I'm
the
gonna
way.
have sex with it.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender. Good! We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right? The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Gracious, thank you for your cheer saying the Guardians are always looking to get more Wulongs. Wait, wrong franchise. Exactly. There's too many fake money names.
That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Sort of good here.
Suicide is what it is.
Oh, you got a chance cube? You could wager something.
Hey, is my jacket all right? At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously
Fake
walking
money,
through
yeah,
this.
and fake
It'll
swear,
take
yes.
forever in this storm. Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit. We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woohoo! Team hiking trip. That's just a fancy word for walking. A Come on, at least you won't be bored.
Okay, guys, if we just keep our footing, it'll be a straight shot across.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's
Okay, so
rage
like
head-on.
literally no
Almost
way
sounds
I'm
like
not
you
gonna
wanna get hit
fall,
by
right?
lightning.
I would
Okay.
not expect
We
a
all
Chitauri
agree on
train
this.
when
We
it's
have
standing
all
on
played a
line.
game with me
The
before.
underlying value of getting killed?
Of being
Literally
direct,
no
child
way.
subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor.
Can we refocus here? We're here to trick some lady, not kill each other.
She's not just some lady. Lady Hellbender's a known warrior.
And the queen. And stinking rich.
Exactly. She's a stinking rich warrior queen businesswoman, and she won't be able to resist a good deal. Same as us.
Perhaps some of us.
If Lady H is so powerful, why does she live on this scutball?
Seknarf 9 is her ancestral home. A concept you are clearly unfamiliar with, Abomination.
That was way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
So we're still doing this?
Oh, okay, good. The blue signifies I'm gonna die.
Let's pick it up.
Is there something of worth down here? You know there isn't. But you know I can't help myself, and I'm gonna have to go for it.
Perfectly
More.
reasonable.
And yet you
Why am I
cower
like
from Lady
this?
Hellbender's majestic rage.
I'm not cowering. I'm exploring.
No. I almost did it.
This
I
storm
almost did it.
really ain't doing it for me, Quill.
It is no storm. It is her monstrous breath.
Yeah, well, her breath ain't doing it for me either.
She doesn't even know we're here.
Can we at least agree this was the worst landing in history? So what if it's the right planet? It's the wrong side of the right planet.
Okay. So maybe
All right.
this wasn't
Pissed off
my
Zeus.
most
Me?
perfect landing.
He looks like a
Happy?
fancy boy in that
No.
suit. That's kind of accurate. Yeah. I think it doesn't help with the hair. The hair doesn't help.
Guys!
The marching band does.
Focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice. Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
Yo,
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Fortress is this way.
Timing some stuff here.
Of course he knows we're on the clock. 3 cycles.
It's called scouting, okay?
No, it's all going the wrong way.
Are you disoriented, Peter Quill?
Even more than usual.
I'll have you know my sense of direction is impeccable.
Oh my god. I am going to die. Drax, you're like right next to him. That is my entire ability here to not die.
I ever mention how much I hate being lads?
Repeatedly.
Okay. Save me, bushes!
Groot says we should hide under him.
Big dry doodles. Oh, we're gonna make some ramen, folks. It's fine. We're gonna be great. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna make some ramen. We're gonna put in that flavor packet. We're gonna stick our tongue in the flavor packet.
Even trying to go the right way.
10 out of 10.
He is so
It's gonna be
determined
good.
to explore. Perhaps we should support him. I support you, Peter
Okay.
Quill.
The only thing I support is getting out of this fucking rain.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it. I think go for it. Wait for it. I think go for it.
It's like she's trying to hit us. You sure you never dated the...
Thank whatever
Everyone okay?
space deity we want to thank. That's off
We
with
should
that.
have gone to Maku 4.
Hey, check out the old Resistance ship. Thing's been shot to
It's a
hell.
Jedi ship, but it checks out.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Hey, Memento Mori, how are ya?
Guys,
It's a gelatinous cube!
Eh, not sure.
Don't go near it. You'll become
But it
bones.
ain't moving now.
I would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little...
It's not alone. Get ready.
I wish I kept the helmet on. Just off the map. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. We're all gonna focus on Star-Lord.
Rush him, Drax!
Oh, cool. I could tell him to throw something?
We should try stabbing them.
Someone get me a look at the core!
The outer muck is only a distraction of its nucleus.
Oh.
Time to
Oh, right. That's not the button I want. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's all just try focusing on it.
Not when they're dead, they don't!
Yes!
Guys going to town on those jelly cubes!
Okay, hi. Welcome to the actual stream where I'll be playing the game like I know anything.
Yes, this is the local fauna!
About to be an endangered species!
Oh!
Perhaps these were sent by
Oh,
Lady
maybe I don't want that change lock on thing.
We're acing it!
It's gooey outside, keeps regenerating!
Yeah, I don't think I like the change. I turned that change option on, and I'm not a fan. Not so much.
Sharp, pointy death coming your way!
Ow.
Blocked on the warpath.
Hold on. I gotta turn that off. That's driving me insane. Controls? Yeah, that. Let's turn that off. I don't like that. I don't care for it.
A creature mocks us with its regenerative giggling.
Oops.
The jelly is charging. Blast!
Woo! Oh, you see that slow time action?
Satisfying strike.
I'll take your word on that!
Yes.
Jelly's on the offensive.
Dang. My rock.
These drives on lightning wasn't exactly enough for you?
Yeah, no, the lightning thing was just, you know, more annoying.
Sharp on the inside!
Someone get rid of the jiggle!
Watch it. Play.
Well, slime speeding up!
It'll be a slide.
What are these lights obscuring my vision?
Uh-oh.
Wanna check on that meter?
Catch a break!
Hang tight!
How do I help you?
Barely a flesh wound. You'll be fine.
I am fine, you're right.
Don't get too spread out.
Alright, I want to have Rocket do...
Rocket!
Rocket.
Yes, this is the local fauna!
Free the more or keep shooting the thing? I'm thinking keep shooting the thing.
All right. I'm good.
So tired. Alright. Hey, Seabeat, how are ya? Oh.
That's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
They sort of do look like food.
Okay.
We're gonna be food if we don't.
I'm glad I turned
climb out of
that switching thing off. Maybe in another, like a later fight, I might prefer to
here. Try to find a way up.
have it be,
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it all.
Clearly not a hub.
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter.
Okay.
Get moving. Drax is having
Sorry,
an
sorry.
existential meltdown.
When all else fails, shoot stuff. Or it's delivered.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodents would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Will I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's not shoot it. I mean, I kind of want to.
What's a resistance ship doing all the way out here anyway?
It's doing nothing. It's clearly
Oh,
crashed.
Grooves, just thank you for your cheer from before.
Great. We made
Sorry.
it halfway up.
Sorry,
Now
sorry,
what?
sorry.
Maybe if we
So
could
I see
lower
that
that
now.
wing somehow.
Yes, throwing in some critical role emotes. Love it.
I'm going to scout ahead. Try not to kill yourself on the way up.
There they are. Wing controls.
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
What am I hearing? Is it sci-fi sounds? Am I hearing sci-fi sounds?
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
Nah,
say
it's
that
fine.
Lady
Whatever
Hellbender's
you
call
think you're
echoes
hearing
throughout
is
the
fine.
planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
Okay. Neat. I think I have to go back around, which I will do. Happily. There we go. I see. I completely was trying to run in our time. I did see that. I'm looking forward to it. I think. I thought Sal had already left, but I guess he's still in the house. Or else there's like some other person walking around that I can't see. Hey, it's Sal. We're safe. We're safe, Chat.
Careful. Looks like something big
ya.
moved through here.
Yay.
Drax
If you see
leaded me to
anything with
crap.
claws the size of Drax, let me know.
I thought we already had our monsters. What's she tracking this thing for?
For sport.
Nothing wrong with
A
a little sport.
Seknorfian dung blotch.
You are looking for
A
trouble,
amorphous
assassin.
flora named for its appearance, which is similar to large animal droppings, known for its sweet, milky nectar. Seknorfian dung blotch. This house coming from inside the house.
I am eager
It's
to experience
inside
Lady
the
Hellbender's
house.
legendary menagerie.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What's the weirdest monster you guys have seen?
I once saw a brood transformed regalian wearing a Clintar parasite.
You could fit a lot of teeth into a head
Clintar.
that big.
You have no idea.
You sure you want to get lost out here?
Relax. I'm just looking around.
Oh, yeah, what are those? Hey, Eddie. Brood? Yeah.
This jungle is majestic.
And everything's
They'll bring them
trying
up
to
in
kill you
mention, but
sort
we're
of way,
like,
sure.
they start with
That is
Chitauri.
precisely why it is majestic.
Stone carving depicting Seknarf 9's social structure. Pre-Lady Hellbender. Small faces represent peasants. Large faces represent the priests who ruled over them and protected them. Neat. This is really pretty, this structure right here. I don't know why I love it so much.
Clairvoyance assassin.
Huh? You never learned to
But like this, I don't know why this plant is so pretty to me, but it is. Yeah. Like, I really dig this look. Yeah. I'm here for it.
track?
Sathians do not chase our
You're just thinking
prey.
what you're saying. Oh crap,
them
it's
and
those
await
heads
the
from
perfect
Prometheus.
moment
That's
to
right, it's
strike.
all connected. Actually,
That
now
can
it is,
take a
I
while.
suppose, because Marvel
Patience
owns
is
the
a
rights
virtue
to
in the
Aliens.
hunt.
So, yeah. Yep, that's what that is now. Even though I'm not biggest Prometheus fan. I like the look of that movie. I think it's a beautiful looking movie.
Ooh, mysterious.
Found something, Quill?
Yeah, some kind of cave. Maybe it's got hidden treasure.
Or hidden bodies?
Are they coming with me?
Please don't let there be a space baron here. And hello, mystery goo.
Who doesn't love mystery goo?
Monster eggs. Yay. Okay, so note to self. If it looks like a monster cave and smells like a monster cave, and you're on a monster planet,
Probably a monster cave. It's like a giant fruit roll-up. Charles from work. Yes, it does. It's exactly what it looks like. But now I want a fruit roll up.
Firing at Peter Quill.
No, just trying to stay ready.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay ready. That's what I'm doing. Let's scan them. Egg cluster. Recently hatched egg species not in database. What does it look like? No. Not like alien eggs, but okay. That's fine. Insane Jedi. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you did. And Spidey fan, thank you for your cheer saying, what are your thoughts on video game remakes and remasters? I think there are some that are really well done and really spectacular. And then I would love to see a couple of more well-handled remakes. But I think there's definitely a few that were handled so poorly that it wasn't even worth doing. It's fine.
Yup, here! Just busy!
Let's just ignore my health, everybody, okay?
Found a cave in the jungle!
Ah!
Okay, not too close!
Wait.
Don't die, Quill! I'm coming!
Can they go up?
Why would this thing even exist?
So, no, apparently no, they cannot go up. Up! Their greatest enemy! Certainly not me.
Just some jelly dudes, I took care of it.
Blood Scud! I knew I should have come down earlier.
Wait, so where are you?
Cave with eggs. Where are you?
Still checking things out. This place is bigger than I thought.
Sacrificial hand sculpture. Signarfian sculpture is often represented by the reaching hands of priests
Where's Groot?
who would
I told him
sacrifice
to
them
wait
to the
up
monster
there.
gods of
He may need
Seknar.
to get between the other two. The rate they're going at it.
At least he's got long arms. Nice! Hidden passage!
Everything okay in there?
Are you dead, Peter Quill, or merely severely wounded?
I ain't far, Quill. Scream really loud if you find another blob creature.
You know I will.
Hey, listen, while it's just the two of us,
What's up?
you're busy exploring. Just meet me in the main cave when you're done looking around.
All right.
Yay!
You got a real knack for sniffing out smelly cave.
Alright, it's her movie outfit. Not the one I was hoping for. I'll try it out. Why not?
Caves, Quill.
What can I say? I follow my nose.
I'd rather follow my gut.
I'm Toucan Sam. Or Gandalf. Take your pick. It's Peter Quill, so I entirely leave it up to you as to what you think that we should
Done exploring, Quill? Cause, I really need to talk to you.
Oh. Yeah, alright, Groot.
There's
Or
something,
Rocket.
personal I need to get off my chest.
All right, man, what's up?
Look, there's no easy way to say this, so I'll just say it. I think I'm dying, Quill. Even with all these frickin' augmentations. Shut knows what else, I need to know that you'll take care of Groot for me.
Let's
I had
emphasize.
no
emphasize.
idea, man. Does Groot know?
No. And, you can't tell him. It'll destroy him. If the day comes that just promise me you'll take care of Groot.
I promise.
And,
Are you Are you messing with me?
you know, say you'll bury me in the Milano.
Come on, the sooner we get the Lady Hellbender, the sooner we can focus on paying that stupid fine.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the one getting auctioned out.
Fruit roll-up plants. I bet you're delicious. Delicious. I guess they're kind of like fruit by the foot.
This thing has got to
Ah,
weigh more
hello,
than all of us
needlers.
put together.
Peter Quill, I have found the way forward.
You sure, Drax?
No,
Good enough.
Just further proof that we're not broken.
If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
That's right. Graves, just thank you for your cheers, saying, "Oh no, Rocket fell off a cliff. What a tragedy." Have you ever heard of the
This
tragedy
place is a
of
flarkin' maze.
the
All
annoying
those trees
raccoon
look
named
like...
Rocket?
Like
No, I'm kidding.
giant
He's not
strings
a
of
raccoon.
saltwater taffy.
What? What's taffy?
It's sweet and delicious, and it melts in your mouth. Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Groot says everything with skin is monstrous to him. But it's less disgusting when they have fur covering it. Hey, thanks, bud.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
I mean, he does have a point. I don't know. Maybe.
Now where'd he go? Hey, Quill! You out laying your eggs or something?
Listen,
That is not how
Guardians,
Terrans
okay?
Not how most Terrans reproduce. That's what makes our Quill so special.
interesting.
I don't lay eggs.
Listen, Guardians, you got stuck with the very
More alien
explory
than the
Peter
other ones.
Quill, okay?
They are all alien.
I know they're all alien. I mean, this one's freakier.
Shelter structure. Or sculpture. Oh. Oh, like people
So,
carrying it. Ugh.
these tracks, Gamora, you're just messing with us, right?
Nope.
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What are you...
Do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face.
Oh, I feel like we shouldn't do this.
Put me down. No.
Alright, do we stop Drax or encourage Drax? I have my opinion on this, but I'd like to know what you guys think. What's your opinion?
Put me down.
Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 to 4. Probably better way 5. Toss. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think it's equal.
Down.
He's gonna stop him. Toss. Oh no, okay, now we've definitely. Stop. Pull. Do we have the? I don't know if we have Doc Pop 6794. I don't know. I can't make a pull, but maybe our mod can. I don't know. The trailer did toss, so stop. We don't have to pull. It looks like you guys want me to stop. I think.
Put
We should pull.
me
Okay.
Down.
I assume that the pull is being
me
created,
down.
possibly. And whilst we wait, Oh, can I not move my... Oh. Oh my gosh! Oh, I can't see the pull. I'll have to check on my phone. I can't see my own pull. Okay. It's like above the chat. Oh, I see it! I see it. I can see it. I wasn't sure if I could see it in OBS. How's it going so far? Ooh! Ooh! Cammy the space alpaca? I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty amazing. Hey, there's like a baby up there on the right. Toss won pretty significantly. Even with my own vote, it would have still won. Oh my gosh, there's so many frames. It's perfect. I don't know why I really like this. I don't know why, I really just think that's funny. Perfect. I wish that more of his face was visible for the Drax.
He'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No!
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. I guess that only applies to cats.
You
Oh,
sons
Rocket's
of
furious!
dogs! Scut-busting ass!
I am not familiar with these words.
Filthy grunt scum!
I think he's making them up. He's really pissed.
You can rot, you free-bagging flarkhole!
At least he's not shooting at us. He missed on purpose, right?
Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Cram it, dash face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10!
Okay, deal. We'll take it out of Groot's cut. He doesn't understand money anyway.
It's fine. Love
Thanks
it.
for the bridge, Rocket.
These are
You
so
even think
freaking
What's up, people?
Incoming!
excuse me, I wanted to scan that.
Things are, but I know you're about to be dead!
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill.
Drax, shut him down!
Hell yeah!
So glad you parked all this way away, Quill!
Think of it like a walk through the zoo with guns.
Head on a swivel!
Head on a swivel? Does that mean like look out behind me?
Anyone else notice this electric graveyard?
You really got time to be admiring the scenery?
What's the stinger?
Only thing worse than a bug is a flying one.
This battle was satisfactory.
Oops, I didn't. Oh! What's this? Oh, Oh, that was fun.
It's all of Lady Hellbender's beasts.
Don't forget, we're selling one of those beasts.
Ow.
These things would have come in handy a second ago.
I don't think that I'd let you ride them over the ravine.
Oh, Rocket is riding him. Oh, that's fun.
Good luck with that.
Nice, nice, nice.
I am trying to destroy.
Pretty generous with that reload, I noticed.
Looks like a graveyard.
Focus on not becoming part of one.
This is not my name.
Alright. Oh, go just think of your cheers saying, honestly, the way combat works controlling the team reminds me a lot of Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Literally, yeah, this we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as
Except
well.
you've got like
Where the
slightly
fuck
more
are we?
control over them,
Just look around.
in a way,
There
so I
must
really
be a
kind of
path
dig
here
it.
somewhere.
But yeah.
Why are we so sure this is the way?
The statues here didn't walk into place. They were carried.
Carried. By whom? For
and-
what purpose?
Spidey
I
fan,
thought
thank
you were
for your
supposed to
cheer.
be the Lady Hellbender expert.
Rocket
There was nothing in the
would be
pamphlet
me
about
if my
statues.
so-called friend tossed me. It'd be
Maybe they
hilarious
weren't
calling the other player a
Maybe
douchebag for
some
letting Drax
musclehead
throw him
threw
by
them over
shouting
the
at him in
ravine
every alien curse
against
word
their
to
will.
exist. Yeah.
Lady
No, I
Hellbender
mean,
could
listen.
no doubt accomplish such a
Were
feat.
without poll, I would have I would have gone for stop. But hey, I'm happy to work with democracy here, folks, for sure. Lore, the many faces of
Think these
Seknarf,
statues
one
are
of the
of the
multitude of
monsters on
stone
this planet?
carvings hand
They're made of
cut
rock.
into
Thanks,
Seknarf's
genius.
9 terrain.
I mean, maybe this is why
Seknarf 9's
Hellbender's
terrain
so hot
each
for monsters.
represents soul
Just another
sacrificed by
religious
priests
nut.
to the old
He's not a
religion's
nut of any
monster
kind.
gods prior to
He's a
Lady
conqueror.
Hellbender's rule.
Maybe these were from the people she conquered.
Surprise, surprise. Another statue.
Take weird statues over weird monsters any day.
You're in the business of selling monsters, Peter Quill, not statues.
Yeah? I'm also in the business of not getting killed. Kind of a side thing I got going.
What's Chitauri Tech doing on a backwater mudball like this?
Oh
Perhaps Lady
no.
Hellbender repelled an invading swarm. It was among the spoils.
Maybe. Or maybe she was real cozy with the bugs.
Ridiculous.
Now I want to go up there. What was down there? What are the odds I can make it over? Alright, hang on. Probably not good. So let's try it anyway. No, okay, you can't do a dash into a jump.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not
Nope.
be so
Okay.
sure. The Lady Hellbender has eyes.
Okay, if you kill yourself twice, you die. But I think I already checkpointed, so it's not gonna matter. Dang! I hate leaving areas unexplored like that and then finding said
Why are we so
area.
sure this is the way?
Alright.
The statues here didn't
I
walk
know that's
into
where I
place.
came
They
from,
were
but I like to
carried.
see if there's any
Carried.
loot down there.
By whom? For what
Jeez, I can
purpose?
literally see
I
the
thought you
loot
were
right
supposed to be the
there.
Lady Hellbender expert.
There was nothing in the pamphlet about statues.
You see it? You see it?
Maybe some
It's right there.
musclehead threw them over the ravine against
right
their
there.
will.
Lady Hellbender could no doubt accomplish such a feat.
It's fine. Oh, here.
All
Gamora
right,
took it, it's
Gamora.
fine.
Pretty sure it's this way.
50 units, that's today.
He doesn't have 50 units.
No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown over the mountains.
Oh, she flies now.
She possesses flying creatures.
I heard she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
Now we're talking.
Ah, I have not heard that one.
I heard there are actually 9 of her. That's why they call it Seknarf 9.
Ha! That is preposterous.
That one's preposterous.
Well, I'm up here. Oh, wait, can I go over there from up there? I'm leaving all of you! Nope, I'm not.
What's Chitauri Tech doing on a
Thank you so
backwater
much for your cheers
mudball
saying
like
they
this?
fly now.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled an invading swarm, and it was was among the spoils.
Okay, I don't think that
Maybe.
arm does anything
Or
for me.
maybe she was real cozy with the bugs.
Drax, why did you marry me?
Ridiculous.
You know he wants to. I think so. It sounds like in the helmet, just quieter. Whoop. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just leave it.
What's your problem?
Are you flarking kidding me? I just got hucked over a Kratakan cliff.
Better than down it.
I ain't some builder tool you could just throw into or over a hole anytime something needs fixing.
More mind cutting us a path?
They say that Lady Hellbender feels it every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
Well, then she should feel us coming then,
I haven't
Drax.
seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take a dozen ships to bring one down.
A dozen ships, or one Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
Nope.
Now what's the holdup?
Fear.
No. Just thinking someone else should cross the death pit first. Me and Groot are the merchandise.
Only one of you is the merchandise.
Plan A and Plan B, okay?
Yeah, it's true.
Just go.
No, you just go.
Someone go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. It's because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing me, assassin.
There are so many
Okay.
better ways to kill someone.
Yeah, no, this is not safe. It's raining. There's nothing good about what we're about to do here.
Easy does it.
Okay. Whoa.
Groot says there's something down there.
A monster.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable.
No, it kind of matters,
Just
Gamora.
move.
Okay. The planet's trying to kill us. Oh, I missed! I died. I'm so used to pressing X to save my ass, and I did. And then I immediately did the other thing. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. One more time. Okay. I could have made that. There we go. Thanks, Gamora, for saving my ass.
Nice catch.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
Peter Quill,
Oh no.
you're not alone here.
I think it's just like strawberry or cherry. Hey, folks, can we keep it civil in the chat? Hunter Crow, we're playing Guardians of the Galaxy, so if you want to, keep it focused on maybe the game a little bit or not antagonize everybody, I'd super appreciate it so much.
Guys, anyone know what that is?
An ice monster? Mr. Bloom?
A monster.
Oh, okay. Drax, honey. Some enemies have multiple health bars. Oh, good. Why? Spidey fan, thank you so much for your cheer, saying this game reminds me of a hilarious moment in the comics where Rocket is on Earth and gets held up by the police. When they ask who he is, his response is, "Don't worry, I'm with your X-Men." And the police cock their guns and Rocket freaks out shouting, "Avengers, I'm with the Avengers!" That's amazing. Yes, totally fair. Depends on what point in history you're at. Depends on who they're going to favor. Oh my gosh. The run and stat plan never fails, Drax. Never. Then when you deplete one bar, its marker vanishes, revealing the next. Okay. Once all markers are gone, the enemy's last health bar appears.
I knew something was stopping us!
Okay, let's
Anything on this planet
call
not
Drax
trying to
into
kill
this
us?
one. Hey, yes, Deb, how are ya? Just joining this game, looks great. It is literally very much a lot of fun, honestly. I'm very much enjoying it. I am enjoying it more than I did Avengers so far, so.
I don't want to get eaten by a squid tiger.
It is we who shall do the eating this day.
I also don't want to. Love the haptic feedback in these controllers on that reload.
Creatures who prey
Ah! My fault. My fault. Oh god, it's gonna eat me! Sorry, I could've shot. Alright. Dope.
You owe me one, Quill!
Thanks, buddy.
What is next, Peter Quill? Watch out for the icicle tail!
When prompt appears, press triangle to trigger a call to action.
I see it!
Oh!
Stop!
Oh crap, we just pulled that thing's tail off! Ah. If your momentum gauge is active, a call to action prompt may appear during combat. Press it to trigger a special guardian attack. Crippled! Oh, it's leaving.
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
Hey Langley, how are you? Welcome!
Aw, Stumpy's running away.
That its tail between its legs. I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there, which
Look
is
at Groot
exactly
looking at the
what we need.
plans.
Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go.
It is settled. Let's scale this down contraption.
Yeah.
How would I compare this to Avengers? It's a very, very different feel. I openly admitted that like the gameplay and the grinding of Avengers wasn't my play style. So if that's something that you did like about that, I don't think you're gonna get that style of gameplay here. There's seemingly no co-op availability. I haven't really read up on much on this, so I don't know if there will be any more to it. I'd say it has more of a Ultimate Alliance kind of meets Spider-Man quality to it, because personally the graphics I think are stronger than Ultimate Alliance, maybe not quite as, I don't know, they're pretty good. I always think of Spider-Man as like, even the remaster, like super up here, Miles game super up here. But I think this game really does look great. But it has like this like sort of RPG quality to it, in which like all of my group here has like specific roles that they sort of fill and abilities that suit those roles, and I can use them at key moments while I'm like battling live time. But still I get the first person, well, not first person, I get the shooting element of it all, you know.
At the rate we're moving.
And it's not necessarily a true RPG style game at all, but has like little elements of different things here. I think it's really fun. There is a interesting dynamic that we all got to experience yesterday that I'd never seen before, and I think a couple other folk had mentioned that hadn't seen it before, in which like if everybody like, goes down and it's just me left, and there's like certain other like things, I can give them like a pep talk based on their fears, and if I give them the correct pep talk, like they'll get a damage bonus. It was hilarious. Can you play as any character? No, seemingly you can only play as Star-Lord, and so like Drax is like a brute style character, a lot of strength, utilizes that strength as like a bruiser. He can move things around if I need to like get big objects out of the way. Gamora is purely damage.
Feels like yesterday.
Brute is a defense style character. He can really take control of the field by utilizing his vines to like wrap enemies up to give us a chance, and then Rocket does a lot of like small burst damage. So it's kind of cool. Just thank you for your cheers saying, so far I find this game to be as good as I had hoped for the Guardians game. I actually find it to be more like than I thought it was going to be, because I wasn't. I think I was so like uncertain about what the gameplay style was going to be that I didn't know what to think of it. So I was just like, you know what, we're gonna play it no matter what. So I kind of came into it with zero expectations, which really paid off. I'm really enjoying myself. The team huddles,
Looks like
yes.
there's one of those vintage workbench things back here.
Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe someone was trying to fix up the old bomber.
All right, let's.
Okay,
I think
Rocky,
we'll do
let's
the
see if
health
this thing still works.
upgrade
Yeah,
now.
all right. Just better not get jumped by any monsters.
Though I gotta tell you, this perfect dodge, I've gotten it a couple of times now, and I'm actually really, really glad I got it. Train my skills. I will actually do it this time. Yes, 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 yes. We're definitely gonna use our points. Super Quill Punch. Drop additional health pickups when landing with a blow. Increase your health points. Increase your shield. I can only do one. Yeah.
Doing, done.
Then, single magnet. See, I don't know how useful the tactical scan would be. Honestly. Like, in my head, it's super helpful because it should give me a little more information about enemies, but I know that based on the controller setup that I saw that there was like an elemental part to my guns, and so inevitably I'm gonna guess I can play with that. Where's our upgrade to show? Upgrade materials is very handy. Is that here yet? Or did I maybe I might have leveled myself out of it. Look at, yeah, I did. Oh, if I only had 10 more computer components. Okay. So then maybe I'll hold off on that. Getting the other thing. Because even with the visor upgrade, I feel like it won't be useful until I have the other elements.
This contraption. Ah, right.
Wait, do I want to go in there? Oh, no, I'll be here. Okay. Yeah, what we doing? What's this? Scan it. Or should
You think any
sturdy
bodies are
vertical
still in there?
surface.
All mummified and stuff?
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
Gamora, I need another boost.
First a down resistance ship, now a Nova Corps one.
We're 2 out of 3 on Galactic War bingo.
Maybe this was a staging ground for the push against the Shatari.
Or maybe it was a bug stronghold and
I
they were shooting
thought I
these
was
things
waiting
out of the
for her
sky.
to talk to me, but
I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots should bring it down.
oh, that. Aha. Yeah, I could totally do that.
All right.
Shoot the hell out of that
Things
thing.
are ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
Okay.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
We got it, Drax.
Is it here? Do I want to put it
What do you
here?
think made this place worth fighting over?
This unit is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were exceptionally muscular. Do you even know where to put it?
Looks like a few cables are all that's standing between the wing and a makeshift bridge.
We need something to get up to those cables, Peter. Do you see anything on the wreck that can help?
Ah, I see. Okay, I'm gonna need that
Maybe
in a
this
second,
hell
but
lady is some
but
old
first
warrior
loot.
who can get Nova off our backs. Oh, what is taking so long?
I see. I see.
Don't take too long. We got a castle to get to.
No
Yeah, okay,
giant
everybody.
monster. All good.
Alright, let's put this.
Huh. Wonder about that wing cable. Probably too thick to just shoot, though.
It might not be. We could try. say the game doesn't have the same feel the Avengers did. They did, but some people really like that that grind. Honestly, speaking from experience, the combat scanner is a little finicky because it functions like a
When will
normal
the
scan.
wing collapse so that we may exit this vexatious pit?
You can't shoot.
Apparently,
the
we're
scanner
waiting
going.
for nature to destroy it for us.
You see, this is what
Okay,
happens
yeah,
when we
that's
start
fair.
winging stuff. Because the
That's
wing
fair.
could be a bridge.
Can you get up there now?
Should only take a second. This brings back memories.
Impressive.
We've done it. We worked as a team.
Great teamwork, everyone. I
We
helped in
guardians.
spirit.
All right. Slippery wind pummeled treetops, here we come.
You know, I really admire our team's commitment to safety.
One thing is clear. We
Let's
would
talk
never
about
have
it, Red.
accomplished this task without the assassin.
Did Drax
Benny likes that game because it just reminds me of two
I am giving
That's
credit
fair.
where
That's what I'm saying.
credit
Like,
is due.
you know what? Like, I say I don't like that
Y'all
game
know
because
Gamora's
the
super
gameplay's just not
cool
for
and
me.
super
But like,
valuable.
And
I
she has
know
not yet
there are a
tried to
lot of
kill
folk
us.
out there who do enjoy Avengers, and like,
Lady
good on
Hellbender's
like them for like
It's gotten bigger, that's
being
for
into like
sure.
that grind. But like,
It's not getting bigger for me,
listen.
you're getting
I played
closer.
MMOs, and that's
Thanks,
really
Drax.
nothing but grinding. And for some reason, that's okay. But the other like Avengers just didn't jive with me for whatever reason.
Man, never realized Seknark was such a hot spot for the war.
Everywhere was a hot spot for the war.
What's Captain distracted up to now?
Oh my God, this game's never gonna let me live down my desire to
Calls
look
us
for
over.
loot.
I'm done. Whoa, guys! There's this totally sweet pile of crap on the ground.
Oh my God,
So
Rocket.
Interesting.
I'm so glad
Let's
we
all
threw you.
Stick our fingers in it.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Quill, you gotta see this ship.
Behold Lady Hellbender's raft. Even the Chitauri feared her.
They didn't fear many back then.
Oh, it's one of the whale ships. Nice. Rambo XLR, thank you for the follow and for hanging out with us. Alright, let's go down.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
Oh,
slimy.
oh no.
Guys,
Kingo
I
Ninja,
want
thank you
to
so much
wait
for
to
the
come
follow.
down here.
Oh, why the Flarkus is so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Some schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know, I'm sinking in jelly here.
Quill, do something.
Like what?
Oh, oh, I see we're doing this. No, Rocket! Sorry. Just figuring that one out there. It's fine. It's fine. That's what learning's all about. You're gonna lose a few. No! Oh, I'm gonna do the whole thing again. Oh, wait, can I scan this?
Guys,
Sorry,
I
death
want to
boar?
wait to come down here.
Oh, you don't want a death boar. Alright. No.
Oh,
Can't go
why
back.
the Flarkus is so deep?
I did all this shit right.
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Some schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a
This
rope?
is like
I don't know,
forbidden
I'm sinking
food,
in
though.
jelly here.
This one, I bet it's delicious.
Do something.
Like what?
Quill,
Oh, are we getting those elemental powers I was talking about?
What did you just do?
Sorcery. So cold. Rocket! Somebody get him out of there!
Oh, yay, Groot! Yay, Groot! Homecoming hero, thank you for your cheer. See, at least Artax has a drinking buddy in the drowned animal heaven now. No,
Only done that once
Artax!
before when I was a kid. I don't do it on purpose.
Classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, it will scud like this. Just, you, just
Leave the guns alone.
Quill, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
All right. He said
Sorcery.
like
here we go again.
Sparte, whatever, but indicating Spartax and all that, so that's okay. Press X to equip Ice Shot. The icon above the enemy's health bar indicates which weakest element. Element gauge replenishes over time and ammo are dropped by defeated enemies. Oh, I only have so much of it though.
Instant ice cube. That's fun.
We're so happy for you and your guns, Quill.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Neither of those statements are accurate.
Oh no!
When do you think snapping the metal bits inside will do the trick?
Stay away from its sharp edges.
Oh my god, there's so much happening.
Good! Keep it up!
Yay, we did it! We certainly froze
We're
those
close,
tubes.
but we're gonna need to get up there.
I'm thinking we can climb up and over.
Ding, ding, ding. Give that man a gold star.
Okay, now I
figure out
understand
how
why
to make it
picking up
climbable.
items that these
Ours are
guys
made of
drop might be
hydrogen, not
important.
gold. The planetary.
What if I don't want to use elemental?
Wonder if we can get anything to pop out of the side of that wreck.
Rocket, can you extend that cannon?
With my brute animal strength? No!
Okay.
Drax, think you can drag this
I
cannon
thought you
out?
might use technology, Rocket.
It is more stubborn than expected.
Ah.
Will not.
Drax, can you try again?
Why? It does not stay.
I'm working it out. Trust me.
Bye, Spidey. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I cannot hold it forever.
I did it!
Impressive, you will.
Now we gotta get the next one out.
If I never see another one of these ships again, it'll be too soon.
On that alone, we are agreed.
Okay.
Drax, can you drag out that higher cannon?
Impossible. It is too far from the ground.
Groot, any way you could bring that one down with vines or something?
He says his vines ain't strong enough to move them things.
Gamora, can you reach that cannon?
I can, but I won't be able to get it out if that's what you want.
Make me have to figure things out, game. How dare you make me use my brain?
Come on, Quill. Let me get a look at them guns.
No, you're not tinkering with my only means of defense.
Fine.
Rocket, I need
Oh,
you
right.
to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Ah.
Hello? Chitauri ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms?
But you love both those things.
You're right. I do. And I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Fine. Oh, what reeks in here? That's... Oh, Scott. Ah!
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead Chitauri meat.
Rocket.
Relax.
Ew.
Just gonna reroute the little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Clark it! I'm blowing it up!
What? Hang on!
Think about all the booby traps and...
Ha! Look at it go! He must have jump-started the thing.
Rocky, you okay?
Yeah, and dry now too.
More, can you clear us a path through that junk?
Yes, Peter
Is she-
Quill. Onward
she
to the
already did.
palace of the great giantess.
Oh, so she's a giantess now.
It is said that Lady Hellbender stands 50 heads tall.
Mak Ata Shabhak? Lady Hellbender gives us a possible task. Wants all crashing ships cleaned up. Does not want Chitauri and resistance junk in her forest. But there's so much, and the beasts move in. Plants tangle. What about bridges? Ugly, but bridges work. We take down bridges. Put them where after? Maybe we anger her. Maybe she punishes us. But who will move junk if junk movers killed by beasts? Maybe she doesn't think about this. Maybe she doesn't care. Only about beasts.
Doesn't tell you much. Depends whose head. Ever met a regalian?
Yes, their heads are ridiculous.
Oh, man. Another murder tentacle.
Careful. It might be playing dead.
Possible extra-dimensional origins? Okay.
That is not a happy monster.
Well, at least it left.
Back to its brood mother.
Hey, you think they look like a bunch of tiny rockets trying to get out of the rain?
Oh, what's up?
You're a cool dude, Groot. Hey, since we got a sec, you've known Rocket way longer than I have. You know he can be kind of unpredictable, temperamental even, feisty. What I'm asking is he gonna be able to go through with this? That sounded like a yes. Good, thanks, man.
Okay. Got Groot's blessing. Plan. This terrible, terrible plan.
Where did you guys go?
The employee evaluation?
Did you pass?
That's confidential. Come on. Why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
Okay, we're not throwing
I could
Groot the
Touch
rocket
me
again.
again, and I paint these cliffs green.
Okay, okay. No throwing and no shooting. There's gotta be another way across. We'll just look around.
Lady Hellbender.
Let me guess. He would have laid over the ravine and let us walk across on her back.
I was going to explain that she would have thrown the woodland creature without hesitation.
Guys, I've got something here. It's deep. This looks promising.
There is little room to maneuver if something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody
We are
see a
definitely
way
going to get
through?
attacked.
We'll make one if we have to.
Oh. Anybody else smell that? It really stinks back here.
Yes, it smells putrid. Ugh.
Where is it coming from?
Oh, what the flark?
Yep. Definitely something
Oh,
gross
oh.
behind here.
No! Oh no, why is it oozing? Oh.
Drax, can you chuck that through the stink wall?
Oh.
I fear I will
No!
Huh? That is disturbingly fragrant. After you.
Oh, I'll take that time Groot threw up.
Oh!
I am clenching every orifice right now.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Hello? Anybody?
It's like a have a heart trap, but for Lady Hellbender. Lady Hellbenders have a heart.
Okay, that.
Sokka 100% would have licked that wall goo.
Pumping.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Hellbender
Yeah, that's a,
cage
that's
this
a solid bet.
Because it's annoying as scud.
Perhaps it is food.
Oh, hey,
Thanks, fool.
KT8, how are
Yes,
you?
monster
Something Milby is completely telling the truth
Wonder
about
what it
Wash's
tastes like.
breakdancing solo. It was spectacular.
Peter,
Why would it taste like
I
that?
can use this.
You know, we really gotta
Monster
work
food.
on your taste
The
buds.
cage.
You get it?
We need the cage.
Taste
We go into
bud.
that fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you whispering?
Anything? Groot, don't pet the tentacle thing.
Gamora thinks we can sell our
Alright, what
monster
do we wanna
out here
do?
if we have a proper cage.
Is why.
Only problem
Homecoming
is
here, I
there's a
think it's
pissed
very
off
cheap,
monster
right?
inside.
Release the beast. Let me dispose of it.
Because that worked so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety as leader.
Okay, Hero. Thank you for your cheer. Saying thanks for being so awesome. The whole ComicPop thing is so better and so fun. Super awesome. You're a super awesome streamer. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh no! They're mates! Hang on a second. That's very sweet of you to say. Also, we have Spider-Man. But we have this game. Where's our Thor game in this style so I can do Asgard Cake Chug in the game? Yeah, right? No, I would be okay with that. I would be definitely okay with that. Oh god. No, stop. Stop hitting me.
No, you can't pet them. We're trying to kill them.
Throw that tracks!
Swallow pain, little face porker.
Ow, it's trying to save its mate! No!
Rapid to its encasement appears futile!
I missed. Oh, jeez.
They won't be as fast.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're right.
Think they're trying to get their cage back?
How about a little prize for freedom, huh?
Do your thing, Drax!
Cut to pieces! You can ice them up, Peter!
Stop giving him excuses.
Cat's one tough customer! Its outer shell does not extend into its undercarriage!
Yeah! What is happening? Oh, okay, that lot just happened then.
By what I'm putting out.
Obey the beast, that I may slice into its soft belly!
These things can take a lot of punishment.
Everything has a weak spot!
Unleash me onto these fools!
No, we're good, Drax. Ow, we're not good, Drax. We're not good. You're right.
Now, Drax! Prepare yourself, thief!
I'm ready! Spare me nothing!
Fireworks?
Slash of Gamora! Danger
Get
blue!
me,
Lock
boys!
in!
Fucking scrap basket. Ah! Social beast. The beast's hardened exterior cannot be reached.
We should flip it over! See what it's hiding from us!
Leave me be!
We'll mount your head. Orders. We don't need no souvenirs.
Okay.
This black
Nightwing, I do see you. I don't know. Okay.
That tail is driving me
Come
nuts!
to me, beast!
You are coming with me.
There's a costume up there. Do you see it?
We better hurry!
Okay.
First rain, then jelly, then slimy, stinky
No!
crawl spaces, and now all these
Oh, I
monsters.
wanted my stuff. I didn't really need it, but I wanted it.
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part. Itchy fur is where I draw the line.
We do smell exceptionally foul.
Hey, we're a team. If we're gonna smell like butt, we're gonna smell like butt together.
That is most eloquent.
Well, chat, do we smell like butt or what? Are we doing it together? Oh my gosh, Robinson Draws! A happy early birthday! Happy, happy, happy. I hope it's a great one. I just want to say thank you so much to Nightwing7501 for
will
gifting a
smell
T1
like
sub
butt
to
with
Joshua
you.
Trevor X4X.
Yeah, really
It's so,
great
so sweet of you to do that. Thank you for sharing the love there. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us tonight. Comments of dance. Smell like butt together. Hell yeah! That's right.
So,
That's what our
when are the
community
rest of us
is.
gonna get jet boots?
takes years of special training to operate these things.
You had years of jet boot lessons.
No, but the guy
Oh,
took them off him did.
Nightwing coming in
Who
again with
stole them?
another
He was dead.
gifted
Flew
sub.
into a
This
ceiling
under
fan.
Robinson Draws. I'm gonna say that's in honor of Robinson Draws' early birthday tomorrow. So sweet of you, Nightwing. Also bringing you to 52 subs, which is a very comic book appropriate number, I would say. So thank you so much for your incredible generosity and kindness. Now let's see if I can't figure out how the hell to get over
You'd have
there.
to clear parts of the jungle to
Intermittent
do
discharge
it, which
molecular
would
scan.
probably mean killing some of the wildlife.
Good. They deserve it.
Seknov 9 is a sanctuary. They say that if you leave behind a single piece of refuse, Lady Hellbender will
Yes,
personally
more appropriate
return
for a
it to you.
DC game, for sure.
Most unpleasant way.
Listen, I'm stretching here.
That can't be true.
Thank you, Nightwing. Okay, did I almost kill myself? You know I did. You know I did.
Groot says we should check things out over here.
Are we coming back around there? I hope so. Looks like I can go back up though.
That thing heavy, Quill?
Surprisingly light.
If we put our monster in it, will he shrink as well?
No. It would compress anything inside to a mound of twitching gore.
Neat.
Twitching
Groot,
good.
give me a bridge here.
616
Fortress is
yeah.
right on the other side of those
Smell like
cliffs.
button, I cannot lie. Lady Hellbender is the most interesting woman in the galaxy, confirmed. Yes.
So who's next?
She's
in
like the
line to
Chuck
dethrone
Norris of
if
the Marvel
Lady
universe,
Hellbender
apparently,
has
according to
axed
Groot.
things?
Or to Drax.
Pretty sure it's this way, but I don't see an easy way to get up.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
For you, maybe. I love easy. So, what do we do if all don't go well with Lady 8? We're gonna fight a monster queen?
You would be a formidable adversary indeed.
Lady Hellbender isn't her adversary. If all goes well, she's gonna be our business partner.
And if all don't go well?
Then we'll know we should have sold Groot instead.
Five Horsemen of the Apocalypse outfit. Let's check out Groot's outfit. Let's check it out. Okay, this is Groot's first appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy number 8 of May of 2015 in the Age of it's an Age of Apocalypse variant created by Brian Michael Bendis with art by Valerio Schiti and Richard Isanov. I really love this information dump in a comic book video game, helping to bridge the gap between folk who read comic books and play games and folk who know a lot of these properties from other sources coming into them and just helping to spread that knowledge around. I love it. I think that's such a nice touch. They should implement that into the Spider-Man games. I think that would be very useful for sure. I think we're gonna go with this just because it looks ridiculous. Oops. I think we're gonna go with this even though I didn't put it on him. I'm feeling like Rocket and Drax not been getting any love here. Okay. Let's go back. I bet I could have gone. Wait, can I just go down? Oh yeah, I can. Oh my god, do you see him over there now? Jeez. I'm not gonna lie, a part of me hopes Lady H looks something like Frank Cho's design, then I'd get Drax's praise. Well, listen, we all know if Frank Cho's involved,
So
yeah, I
if
know
we're
what
gonna
you're
haggle
talking
with
about.
the Monster Queen, how much are we asking for our monster?
395 million units, give or take 2. One for every
Oh my
precious
god,
hair
look at him.
follicle on this flawless body.
You have counted them. That is bizarre.
Hey, at least I have some to count.
Oh wait, hang on, I know where we could. Oops. Where are my frame options? Yes. There we go. It's my Groot cover. Is he the world's supreme superhero or the most dangerous threat, or both? Yeah, here we go. Here's my... It's both. It's definitely both. I love the idea of these covers so much. Fun idea. I bet if you get, like, action shots, like, during fights... Geysers can be frozen with ice. That's how I read tips like that. They don't seem to be, like, timed for now. The ice is really pretty. Can I brighten this up at all? Hell yeah, I can. There we go. Just go back. Do you fight Chubagorath? You know that's coming. And now we could put the rocket frame on. Is he more... He's more raccoon than rocket at this point. Okay. Let's go back. The more we learn. Groot, I can't believe how amazing you look at this point. Okay. Let's go, team.
Whoa, that is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
At the game's comic ties? I would hope so, for sure.
You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
She already has a whole herd of them?
So we wasted our time. Almost got killed for nothing.
And got arrested. That was fun.
It was moderately amusing.
Now we've got a ticking time bomb on the ship.
Guys, every misstep was just a step in the right direction towards completing our best plan yet.
Say that again?
What if we brought one of those ugly suckers all the way here only to find out Lady H already had a full set?
That would have sucked big time.
Exactly. If we even got that far. What if we'd been towing that thing when Nova Corps intercepted us?
They would have taken our beast.
See? This is working out. Sure, in a kind of bumpy, chaotic way, but we've still got a plan.
Yeah. She's looking to breed them. Yeah, she's actually not a monster collector. She's working with monstrous species on the endangered list or threatened list. Wow, what are those? They look scary. I don't want to fight that. I hope I don't have to fight that. Ooh, look at that lightning coming down. Ooh. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's take it all in. Groot, you look so ridiculous. I love it. Love it. Okay. Can I scan them? Ooh, good question. Good question. Good thought. Good thought. Let's try it out. Oh, what is that? Why are they flying? Why do they look like bees? They look like killer bees. Killer murder bees. I can't. I bet it's because I'm not close enough, maybe. Lady Hellbender's fortress. Seknarf 9's capital, spaceport, and personal residence of the Monster Queen, Lady Hellbender houses over 1,000 predatory species. I just killed myself because I keep thinking in the back the circle button will take me out of my helmet
Let's just get this
mask
done.
thing. So when do we get Adventures in Hellfire Club? Yeah, he's not a big fan of that. We just go. It's like Wizard of Oz. We just go across there and ask her for
You
stuff.
can't be serious.
It's gotta be
Okay.
great.
It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a Flarkin infinity bridge is what it is.
You're being dramatic, Rodent. Bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting. Guess we gotta go.
You think her name's
Cycles.
Marguerite?
Peter?
For pod racing?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. Cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing is looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Okay, this is it. What do we think, folks? We're gonna... What missions have we been on? We should try selling Groot instead. I think I want to stick with Rocket, but what do you think? This is random, but thank you. Nice to condemn you for the rest of the compact for sticking it all these years, despite all the haters, naysayers, and trolls. Oh, Kit Kat Sneak Attack! That's so sweet! That's so sweet of you. Well, thanks for sticking with us. Show off. Sell. Sell, sell, sell. Show off. Okay, yeah, that's showing off is pretty Groot. Let's see. Do I recommend buying this game? I'm only probably like 2.5 missions in. I'm really enjoying it so far, though, honestly. Social self to himself, yes! We are the greatest monsters. Flamboyance. Alright, let's show off our salesmanship. Let's go for it.
Remind me again. How many missions have we been on so far?
13?
14, if you count Contraxia.
Contraxia was not a mission. It was a mistake.
All right. Point is I was able to sell you, Gamora, daughter of Thanos, intergalactic assassin, as a hero. 14 times.
Fine.
I think he's made his point.
I figure I don't want to piss off Rocket anymore. This
Drac.
is what he wanted.
Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as our leader.
Oh, come on.
She's got you there, Quill. Now shut up and start pulling. Will you stop worrying so much? You're gonna start growing knots again.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, here we are. Really, you're gonna make me walk all the way across this goddamn bridge?
Whoa. Okay, whoa. A little bit close.
They seem so peaceful here.
Never saw real well when I was a kid. I guess this sort of counts.
I'm sure it's real pretty.
It
but Can we
counts.
not
This
draw
is-
its attention while I'm stuck in a Flarkin cage?
I was like, can I use photo mode? Now I can. This is pretty amazing looking, I'd say. It's got a real, like heavy metal sci-fi kind of look to it. It's really neat. Really, really neat. Okay.
Does anybody have like a campfire
Hey, strapped
song
up
or
hippie.
something
It
we can
does
sing
look
to kill the
beautiful.
time? Ooh, I know one. It's called...
Please stop.
Right, yeah. Okay. Wait,
How close are we now? Not very.
please stop the name of your song.
No.
Okay. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
Well, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
0.9, 2.1.
0.3 clicks.
Look at it! Damn, that's pretty cool. It's so neat looking. Okay. Space fish.
4.5. 0.
He's just going to be clicking until we get there, isn't he? Look at the... Alright, I gotta tell you, the lighting in this game, pretty dope. Pretty dope. Oh god, we lost the bridge. It's fine. I have like an obsession with closing the refrigerator, don't I? Oh.
Well, 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 look who decided to finally come up.
Where's my cake?
I've got Pac-Man.
I warned you.
Blue, or, sign.
No, you didn't.
I am so full.
Mom.
Oh. Okay, sit your butt down, Slowpoke.
It's a Pac-Man cake. Oh
Don't
my
worry, I'm not gonna
gosh.
sing.
I liked your singing.
Well, you might be the only one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager. Look at all those girlfriends. Someone's gonna be really popular at school.
Mom.
What? You are very handsome. I'm sure all the girls are gonna be falling all over you.
Mom.
What did you wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
Oh, what huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie. Tonight.
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
Neko Fiore May Cry, thank you so much for your follow. And thanks for hanging out with us. Deflect, qualify. That's not so bad. Let's do qualify. That seems
That
pretty
was
Peter.
ages ago. And this one isn't even that bad. It's PG-13. And I'm 13.
Exactly. PG-13 may contain violence and nudity.
Mild nudity, like butts and stuff.
You're not helping your case. No, I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
Let's compromise. I know
We
we're
can
not
still
going to have
do
our
all
mom
that
here
stuff.
forever.
Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
Whole butts.
Pretty please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I
was...
know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
No. Of course not. Okay, get me my purse. Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together.
Dude, she made you a whole Pac-Man cake and you're going to leave?
Leave that alone. I love it. And look, it even has your little handprint on it.
Boring.
Side salad? Baking whole grain, soup and salad. Just natural recipes.
No, I was talking to Janie's mom the other day.
Here we go.
She's a lovely girl,
Banana
Peter.
magnet.
She listens to disco, Mom.
The cake looks super professional. You sure you didn't buy it?
Save the flattery, Peter.
Oh.
Don't you dare touch that dial.
There must be some music playing that we can't hear.
Gotta remember to give this to Andy later. You know, he was a pretty good sport about not putting the Star-Lord patch on his jacket, too. We'd have looked like complete dorks if we both had it.
Oh. Raptor9522, thanks for the follow and for hanging out with us. Wow.
Will Dan and Andy be spending...
That's really pretty. I want to live here. Yes, the action-packed series, Guardians of the Galaxy. Perfect.
The night? You can all help me with the yard work in the morning.
Your mom's a genius. She's gonna get you to do work. Wow, look, they even made the plant partially dead. That is too real. That is super accurate to life right there. Yep. This is what you left behind, kiddo. Go into space. Lens flares! I'm like J.J. frickin' Abrams over here. The liquor bar, Mom. Really?
My pants didn't do much better than my eye in that fight.
Would you fall down and split them? Is this dog dead?
I know the real reason you don't want to finish our game.
Hey, Kubrick, buddy.
Kubrick!
No matter how long you wait here for Grandma and Grandpa, they're not coming back. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, why did I talk to the dog? Why did I make the story sadder?
Mom's pretty close to winning this game.
Oh.
Oh, crap. I'm gonna miss Knight Rider. Guess I'll just have to wait for the rerun.
What'd you say to a dog? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what do we got over here? Moon Spell, more Hero Chase. Ah! It's the only way you can appropriately expand Hero Chase with another copy of Hero Chase. Goodies and Baddies. Classic. Those are Grandma and Grandpa. Oh, a couple of birthday cards, or one birthday card and a Christmas card.
I should make you clean your...
No, hang on. Halloween walls? What?
room before you leave.
Please don't.
One day, I'll have to get down there and just throw everything out.
Whoa! Grandma and Grandpa! The hell of a tub! This is a little unrealistic. Of course it's sad. Well, maybe it could not be so sad.
I don't know much about art, but I know that this is excellent. Grandma really had talent.
Oh. Grandma painter. Oh. Oh.
Gonna have to get Mom to show me how to shoot. Grandpa was supposed to this summer.
Oh.
Meredith Quill. Perfect game. Not bad.
Oh. Oh, Mom's an expert bowler.
Dan says every UFO sighting is really a weather balloon or a bright star. But there's so many of them. Couldn't a few be real?
One of them said Little Silver Fox. Did it really? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's great.
Sky's clear. Wonder if Mom will spend the night stargazing since I'm heading to the movie.
Maybe you should just spend the night with your
Sure,
mom.
it'd be nice to believe there are other worlds out there, but what are the odds? Pretty slim, I bet.
Yeah, pretty slim indeed. No such thing as aliens and other species and what have you. Oh my god, these are such family photos.
Little guy put up a big fight. Wouldn't have been able to land him without Grandpa's tricks.
Whoa, your mom was hot! Maybe fix the hair up, but like, yeah.
So what? Now you're too old for gifts?
What? No. I was just looking around, remembering things.
Grandma and Grandpa. Wish they could have been here too.
Yeah.
I
Never
miss
tell
him
me
so
the odds.
much. Grandma used to take me into town on Sundays to run errands. We'd stop for ice cream on the way home. Even in winter.
Winter ice cream. A forbidden ice cream, if you will.
Man, am I glad I finally got my hair the way I like it.
Yeah, you know what's up, Quill. Solid hair.
Sometimes Grandma and Grandpa would let me sleep with them if I was too afraid down in the basement.
Oh. Alright, let's go get it. Let's go end this nice time. I really like this, like, leaving us in suspense. Which ice cream is coming?
We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. So, as I was saying, I can
He must shave
handle
that
a
mullet
little
because
solo
of Rocket, for
extraction.
sure.
No
Jake.
offense, but you ain't exactly invested in my safe return. My skin, my plan.
Your call, Peter.
The Flark it is. I'm the one in the box, lady.
Peter Quill
I'll
is
side
our
with
leader.
Rocket.
The burden of your possible death falls on his shoulders.
Fully on board with Rocket's plan that I was totally paying attention to.
See? Even Captain Space Cadet don't trust your gymnastics.
Wait, what about gymnastics?
I just think we shouldn't be relying on a piece of tech you won't even be around to use.
It ain't neutrino splicing, it's a tracker. Even you mouth breathers can figure it out.
A tracker?
Serious? Yes, we're
On
going
you,
to
so we
find
can
out.
steal you back. Great idea, Rocket.
Hi.
Let's do this.
Name?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you.
Me too, I definitely
Bonafide
want more
monster
flashbacks.
sellers.
Today, anyway.
What's in the box?
A monstrous
in the
abomination from Halfworld and the meanest SOB in the quadrant.
Pass.
Pass?
Rocket!
I mean,
Things puny.
It is a hell beast, the namesake of your mistress. You'd be wise to reconsider.
All right, get going. Before I change my mind.
Ignore the phasing issue there. It's fine.
And if the lady don't like
Wait,
it,
where's Pinhead?
I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Hellbeast?
It is an accurate moniker. The little beast has a hellish demeanor.
I like it.
I like it.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
I would show more caution, Peter Quill, if Lady Hellbender realizes our deceit or vengeance.
Oh, we're gonna have to sell this one, folks.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
The Monster Queen has a monster army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers with guns?
I have never seen one of those tamed. But I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst
He's
comes to
such
worst,
a
we hightail
show
it for the
you.
Milano.
Your genius plan is run away?
Backup plan? Which we're not gonna need, but yeah. It's not like she can chase
dress
after us with
herself,
all monster
yeah.
mash. Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Because Quill flies like a one-eyed Badoon.
We needed time to iron out the plan.
Badoon.
Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume yes, but not no. Not chase us across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Wow! Look at this place. I'm in the wrong line of work.
It is appropriately impressive for a warrior of Lady Hellbender's stature.
Someday, that's gonna be ours.
Ha! Not yours.
Come over near the cave and say that again.
This place is cool and all, but could it fit the entire Guardians of the Galaxy fleet?
We have a fleet.
Dusting this place?
Then
Yeah.
why
Alfred,
must we
get on
suffer
it.
aboard such a small
Or Jarvis.
He means... Never mind.
ship? A Galarian skull. That is truly a priceless trophy. Gold.
Explains the vault.
Priceless? Vault? Screw the sneaking around. Let's pull off a good, honest heist.
No!
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach
Somebody has
the
scary voice.
throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements. By my queen's competence.
Spare me your empty attitude.
Apologies, my queen.
Good
I
voice.
meant no offense.
I know what you mean. Do not blame me for your freedom. You are not the first to claim they have captured Atara Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
She get up there?
Assure you,
I said,
milady.
release it.
We got this.
Damn, son. I feel good.
You are free here. Bring in the next seller and transfer
Hey,
10,000
buddy, how are
units
ya?
to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord.
When I grow up, can I be her?
Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. And such flesh. Your presence honors me.
It is really
You are
good,
much
right?
smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
All right, folks, what are we gonna do here? Do we encourage Drax, or do we just go for it ourselves? There's almost no way Drax can do this, and there's very little way that Peter can do this. What do we think, everyone? Just... I love my boy Drax. I just feel like there's no way. Sure, he likes Drax. There's no... I'm gonna lose this no matter what. Drax cannot flirt. I agree. I agree. Everyone's saying encourage. Okay, I guess. Okay, chat. Chat's saying that we're gonna encourage drags, so.
Just play along, man. Flatter her or something. You got this.
It's for the best. You're negotiating.
Okay. We've made our decision. The fact that he said, "You got this," I think we already know. Let's just see.
Skills are terrible.
She looks like a Gears of War character.
I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill, show her the creature.
Okay. Okay.
It's about flarking time.
Her design's spectacular.
What is it?
It has a name, lady.
And it talks adorable.
Quill, make it stop.
When will it
Okay. Do we go? Do we focus in on the cuteness, or do we go that he's a monster? Cute monster. Cute monster. Hey, Spencer. Cute. Got a couple for cute. Cute. Got 3 for cute. 1 for monster. 2 for monster. Cuteness. Head pats. Monster. Probably cute. Cutest. Yeah, I am afraid of Rocket getting more mad. America's talent audition is failing hard. Huge fan of the films. Yeah. Cutie patootie. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. We go. She thinks he's cute. All right, let's go cute.
Big size. Big size?
If you think that's adorable, you should see him drink milk from a saucer.
What? I don't even drink milk.
Tell her, guys. Isn't Rocket super cute?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes we even tie little ribbons with bells to his jumpsuit.
Spencer TSC, thanks for the follow and for hanging out with us.
Yeah, and if you've never seen a raccoon try to open a refrigerator, you really need to.
I ain't a freaking raccoon.
The raccoon's temper's quite alluring.
Okay. That's it. I told you. I ain't a freaking raccoon. And I sure as hell ain't freaking cute.
Okay, that did not work out.
What are you doing? Plan B, Quill.
Guys,
I'm gonna guess that was gonna happen no matter what.
Who's the monster now?
Aww. She wasn't gonna buy it anyway.
You heard that, Jackal. You wasn't gonna pay 2 units for me.
so we all get to die for the poor bruised
Ego nothing. This is about money.
Money that we can no longer collect.
Whoa, that was lucky.
Nothing about this is
We can
luck.
bicker later. We need to keep moving.
Thanks,
Where are my
Kit Kat.
drones? I want the Guardians incinerated.
What is that? She's cheating.
Die, floating that pod. It ain't dying, Quill. Try something else. Lar,
Act now, or we will all perish.
We need to get off this thing.
things coming in hot. Well, stop wasting time.
Everyone look for a way out.
Oh, am I supposed to be looking for a
need to get
way
off
out,
this
not
thing.
shooting it? Yeah, I jumped off the side by accident. Oh no, I'm gonna die! Don't die. Don't die, me.
All right, go.
I've
Let's
got too
try
much
and
to
get
live
out of here
for.
in one piece.
We ain't done yet.
Okay.
Excuse me?
I came here for units, and I ain't leaving without them. Yup, we're gonna clean out that vault we saw on the way up.
You can't be serious. Even Peter's not that suicidal.
You wanna cut and run, or do you wanna get paid?
We don't have time to argue. Hellbender's goons are gonna be here any second.
Quill's right. Shut your traps and follow me.
What?
Not what I'm saying. Let's just find
It's
the big
clones,
elevator
guys.
we came in on and get the hell out.
We found the
No
clones.
wonder we're always poor. You saps don't know how to take what's yours.
Oh wait, really? If we sold Groot? Groot was the way to go. This is more Guardians here. This is what we just did here. Very Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm telling you, we can still come out on top of this thing.
We'll be lucky if we don't end up on top of a spike.
It is more likely that Lady Hellbender would feed us to one of her monsters.
Thanks, Drax. Something to look forward to.
Oh. Alright, looks like we've got Drax's movie outfit unlocked. What do we think? Look at that. Look at them peck physics. That little peck jiggle. Oh, yeah. Peck. Batista? Okay. Alright, good find. Groot, I'm sorry we didn't sell you,
We
buddy.
should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
We got company!
About time!
Too bad we aren't getting paid for this!
Clark, I'll do this for free! We're headed the right way! Maybe. Yeah!
The big elevator shaft will be hard to miss! Time for the big guns!
Nice, Rocket.
I'm taking you for every last unit!
Try checking their pockets!
The rodent was a poor choice for our floor.
You know we count on you to state the obvious, Drax.
Stupid grunts! Ha ha ha!
Drax, toss it!
Toss it at that guy. Oh no, we blew him up a lot.
Suppose Hellbender will hire us now.
Maybe she'll forgive us! Maybe!
Well, maybe, I know there's literally no way. Maybe she'll be like, at least they didn't steal from me.
I don't think
Like, maybe she'll just respect us.
What's next, Peter?
Perhaps Nova Corps
First
will
stop
accept
shooting.
the rodent as a down payment.
Oh, sure! Just sell me up the river!
Okay. Wait.
This your guys'
Selling
first
Groot
fight?
Drax negotiates use
Let's
both.
not get ahead
Get
of
Groot back during the
ourselves.
stealth mission. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, if we had Mojo, this would have gone a lot better.
Faces are all messed up under there!
if I had a unit for every one of these kills.
Flark, I'll do this for free!
Nice.
Maybe these guys will lead us to the elevator!
And the trail of bodies will lead straight to us.
I'm gonna beat you up too. Yeah, that's
Real
right.
smooth plan so far.
Hey, at least
That one's
I'm
Super
pulling my
Apes?
weight.
Well, we're not
There's not
gonna
much
talk
weight
to
to pull.
Red
Joke all
Ghost,
you
okay,
want, but
everybody?
without me, you wouldn't be able to get through this door.
Without you, we wouldn't be in front of this door.
Happy to hear that
This is all gonna be
actually
worth it
diversions.
when
It's
we
right.
have
I am too. Like I'm like at the same time I'm like, ah, damn, I missed something. But I would have missed something no matter what. So listen, we make our own way here based on our democracy.
Who kills these so-called guardians of the galaxy?
I'm sorry. Did she say Hellraiser?
Okay, people, let's do this.
They
One
are Pinhead.
catastrophe at a time.
Lady Hellbender should face us herself.
How about if no one faces us?
Yeah, but there's no facing. But still, you know, we get some money. Oh, I'm fighting him! Oh no!
My temper is elevated.
Next time, try biting your tongue, Rocket.
Like you'd have done any different if you had in your head.
Yeah, I mean that is true. Nice.
Just minions? Where's these famous monsters?
Don't.
Careful!
Throw that, Drax!
I like uppercutting them. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't. Where's CD head Cenobite?
Kill them! I want their head!
Maybe she's gonna be super. Maybe it's like a Klingon thing. She's like, wow, these guys.
Wrap them up, bud! Light them up, Rocket! This is really your plan, Rocket?
It's his floor cup is what it is.
Take heed!
No
Lady
one
Hellbender should face us herself.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, no, she's definitely gonna be facing the hell out of us. I have almost no doubt about that. What is this?
No way I was gonna let her take you!
Oh. Oh, it was something Rocket could do. Neat. Okay. Okay. Oh, I missed before that Raptor 9522 has also followed us and was hanging out with us. At least I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Even if I already said thank you. Thank you again.
Sure, it could have gone.
Fire is
Could've
hot.
gone worse, too. Remember the Arago job? We managed to shoot our way out of that one too, didn't we? And swipe that bioweapon along the way.
Mark! Way too close!
Follow them!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay, no, I can't make it past that. I, like, want to. I definitely feel the urge to attempt to make it across that, but I know in my heart of hearts I can't.
Ah! Fight, cowards!
Guys, I think we walked right into a trap.
Trap. Oh, she said trap.
Everyone look for a way out!
Quickly!
Murderous eyes, return.
Right, too.
When they collide, we'll blow a nice hole in the wall.
Yeah, but we'll be dead by then. Find a way out!
Okay. Oh.
The floor's weaker here, and it looks like there's a tunnel or something below us.
We're about to get minced. Do something!
Slow those
Drax?
things down, Peter.
This has got
Oh,
destroyer
yeah.
written all over it.
We shall reduce it to rubble. This will not be an honorable death.
You expect
Now
us
we're
to
in
crawl
here
through
and-
the sewer? I ain't getting wet again.
I don't want to hear
Jack
one
for a
word out of you.
diagonal. It'll...
You all got a real funny way of saying thanks.
Gratitude is not my current sentiment.
All right, nobody's perfect. Some of us served a Mad Titan, and some went a little nuts hunting him down.
And some of us get a little twitchy, being called cute and pet
I'm gonna
like
defend
a
Rocket.
Larkin
I
flirt.
feel bad.
I
We've
have
been giving him a
called
hard time.
worse. And knowing you probably snapped a bit too.
None of this would have happened if we'd just gone with Groot.
Groot ain't some piece of lumber you can hawk. Though I'm sure you got plenty experience trafficking lives.
Watch your tongue or I'll cut it out.
Oh, I'm shaking, lady. You bring a knife to a gunfight. Groot says you can all go sit on a hot poker. Fine, fine. You're all against me. But by the end, you'll be lining up to kiss my hairy paws.
Everybody quiet!
Come on! What got them off at the vault?
Hold on. There's a costume. We can't leave yet. Because we have to get this.
Does not seem.
Oh, it does have a new
It
game
means
plus?
we're headed the right way.
Straight into an ambush.
Oh.
We know.
Oh, okay. Really? So if I skip over one, does that mean I missed it? Or I just haven't come across it yet? I guess we don't know yet. First appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy #8 in May of 2015, which apparently is when these guys were reading comics. Age of Apocalypse variant. Brian Michael Bendis. All right, are they all gonna have a? I wonder if they all have a Age of Apocalypse variant. All right, let's change up Rocket's look too.
What's coming? It ain't an ambush, is it?
Okay, let's go. We can totally do this if we stay quiet.
Why'd it have to be water?
Think of it as liquid karma.
It is clearly water.
Tiff tracks. Okay. This guy's still up there? No, okay.
Just another by the numbers plan for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What we should have done is sold Drax. Hellbender was practically begging to buy a night with the big galoot.
My gift is not for sale. A house pest still owes us 12,000 units.
12? How'd you get 12?
It's a measurement of my growing frustration.
My gift?
Well, take a deep breath, cause we're here. One vault as promised.
And a giant locked door.
Leave that to me.
Yeah, okay.
Heads up! Ambush!
Yeah, we're ambushing them.
Hold L3 in combat. Super fun.
One problem at a time!
Ah.
This reminds me of the Sakaran battle arena.
Whatever keeps the breathing room free!
Oh, nice. Okay.
I fucking told you people. I knew what I was doing.
You were not sufficiently convincing.
He did the best he could.
Exactly why we should have gone with Groot.
Would you listen to this one? She's stuck on repeat.
She's a little stuck on that.
These
Places are
Hellboys are really
good.
putting up a fight!
I do not see how you can discern their gender. $50 more units, rodent.
I like this game.
I can't believe we actually made it!
I never had a doubt.
Knife to meet you. Getting out of here is gonna be a nightmare.
One problem at a time!
Oh, that person's very dead.
Maybe we can salvage this mission after all!
Sounds like a you were right rocket to me. Well, nothing says I'm sorry like a whole lot of units.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, coast is clear. You're up, Rocket.
Make it fast.
Of course. There ain't a lock this side of Xandar I can't pop.
I am adding to your debt for every extra minute this takes.
Keep your manis on. You can't rush genius.
All Hellraisers to the main vault.
Or I could try rushing and hope for the best.
Going good. Why? Why do you want to hit
Time
me,
now,
man?
Rocket!
Gonna keep asking?
You're up, big guy!
You struggle in vain!
Feel this?
I can do it.
I'm going over there, Rocket!
looking for an ETA.
However long it takes, plus whatever time you wait for tracking me.
What the scud does Hellraiser feed these guys?
Oh, jeez.
Let's crack them open to find out.
Okay.
Lady Hellbender's forces grow more persistent. Just a little bit longer.
Don't make this a habit!
I can always count on you, Gamora. Trap, sack 'em!
Meet your maker.
Keep them clear of Rocket!
You heard him. Keep him off my back.
It's all you, Gamora!
Any last words?
Oh, I died. I was so not paying attention to my health at all. I was just looking at everything else that was not me. We got this, though. Okay. So I need to keep them off Rocket, which I guess they will go over there.
Of course! There ain't a lock this side of Xandar I can't lock.
I am adding to
I
your
get-
debt for every extra minute this takes.
I'm up to that.
You can't
Alright, so we only have the one thing for him to do.
All Hellraisers to the main vault.
Oh, what's this?
Or I could try rushing and hope for the best.
No, hang on, I wanna look at this. What's this? No, I'm looking at this thing.
Lob it at him, big guy! Rush him, Drax! Sick him, Drax!
Trace me.
How's it going over there, Rocket?
Oh, good. Thanks, Quill. How are you?
I'm trying to freaking concentrate.
Just looking for an ETA.
However long it takes, plus whatever time you waste distracting me. These foes have a magnificent propensity for pain.
Oh right, I have ice.
I can do it. Have a little faith.
Put him through!
I'm on it!
Any progress?
Don't rush me.
What the fuck is that hell?
Yeah, alright, let's get rid of that guy. Yay! Alright, that's a huge help.
Just keep coming.
Hey, tell Hellbender we're sorry. Worth a shot.
Got your back!
Tear their heads off, Peter Quill.
Oh, there's grenades!
Drax with the assist.
Yay! Did I get help? Was that help?
Keep them clear
I
of
don't even
Rocket.
know anymore. Oh jeez.
It's a breathing room, Groot.
Excellent. Nice work, Groot.
Let ourselves get back into a corner!
Fought our way
We're
in, we can
fine.
fight our way out.
We're doing great. Is that health or not? I can't even tell anymore.
I can do
Get
it.
up.
Have a little
Get up.
faith.
Why can't I get up? Oh, now I'm... Wait! Wait, what the hell is that? I wasn't dead, but I couldn't
Of course.
move.
There ain't a lock this side of Xandar
I don't know. It
I'm
like
adding to
wouldn't
your
let me
debt for
move.
every
It
extra
didn't
minute
let me know I had a
this
status
Take your
effect on
manny,
me.
son. You can't rush genius.
All right, what
All
One
Hellraisers
more
to the main
thing.
vault.
Or I could try rushing and hope for the best.
are you gonna do? Yeah, literally the game was like, Peter was like, I'm done.
We've let ourselves get back into a corner!
We fought our way in, we can fight our way out. Smash him up, Drax.
Make your peace.
How's it going over there, Rocket?
Oh, good. Thanks, Quill. How are you?
I'm trying to freaking concentrate.
Just looking for an ETA.
However long it takes, plus whatever time you waste distracting me.
What the scud does Hellraiser feed these guys?
Excellent. That went fast.
Any time now, Rocket!
You just shoot and let me work.
Peace out, Hellboy!
My blades grow weary. Well, we ain't trading places.
I thought you'd never ask! How long
Hooray!
are we supposed to
Okay.
be doing this?
As long as we can!
Just try and stay the hell away from those stairs. Death stairs. The stairs that kill me. Who the hell is... firing all these freaking grenades. Sir? Sir, I hate
Let
you.
ourselves get backed into a corner.
Oh my god, it is the stairs!
I'm trying to focus.
Guys, huddle up!
Alright, I literally triggered that just so that...
Long have I craved to win a battle like this, Peter Quill. Order the others to stand down so that I may finish it alone.
No. If anyone's gonna win this alone, it'll be me and my blade.
Dudes, quit talking about fighting alone. We're a team. We fight better
This
together.
poor turtle. Yeah, once he falls
Out
over.
on that field, it's all for one and one for all. And that's exactly how we win this time. Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter
This is
Quill.
gonna be fun.
And ready. My blades grow weary.
Alright, I have to stay the hell away from the stairs.
Another Hellraiser who shall not raise hell again.
And pop.
Okay, watch out for those stairs if you play this game, folks, okay? I like that kill suit a lot.
You suck it in there, Groot! Back door!
See? Nothing.
Gamora, no killing teammates!
Says who?
It's literally in your contract!
I made no such commitment.
He's a liability, Peter.
Ha! Coming from the most wanted woman in the galaxy. Same thing. How about a
He is
thank
spooky.
you, Rocket?
For
It's
nearly
like we're
getting us killed.
catching him in like our headlights.
For getting us into the crappiest vault in the greater Magellanic Cloud? You said there'd be treasure!
A Gilarian skull is priceless.
Worthless is not the same.
Guys! We need a plan!
Agreed. My arms are growing moderately fatigued.
Dig deep, Drax. Gamora, cover him. Rock and I will
Dig
try to
deep?
find something of value. Groot! Don't break anything!
It's gotta be more than just junk in a skag heap. Pretty ain't priceless. They're just lights, and they look heavy as sky.
Traces of blood and possibly units still inside.
Well, this is not nothing, but nowhere near what we owe. Here we go. Not quite enough, but we're getting there.
That's what I'm talking about. Not
The
such a
Doom
bad
ritual
plan
mask.
after all.
Not exactly good either. Hanging in there, Drax?
I am
Oh.
clearly squeezing.
All right, this will cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After all she put us through, I say we clean her out.
What she put us through?
Enough!
No, I didn't get the rest of the money! Dang. I guess you had a time limit on that one. Learning lessons left and right, folks.
grown
Learn
quiet.
from my mistakes.
Why, like,
Wait. Can we cheat this? Can we cheat this? I think I'm owed this for them, for the stair incident. For the stairs, I
It's
think I'm
gotta
owed
be
this.
more than just junk in a skag heap.
well, this is not nothing, but nowhere near what we owe. Here we go. Not quite enough, but we're getting there.
That's what I'm talking about. Not such a bad plan after all.
All right, this will cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After all she put us through, I say we clean her out.
What she put us through?
Enough!
No! Okay, hang on. Okay, you gotta fucking move here, people. Flarking. Sorry, you gotta flarking move.
It's gotta be more than just junk in a skag heap.
Well, this is not nothing, but nowhere near what we owe.
This one's the biggest
Here
one
we
over
go.
here.
Not quite enough, but we're getting there.
That's what I'm talking about. Not such a bad plan after all.
Not
Did
exactly
I get
good
it?
either.
I did.
All right, this will cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After all she put us through, I say we clean her out.
What she put us through?
Enough!
Okay, One more time. I think we got this. There's like something else there.
It's gotta be more than just junk in the skag heap.
I boned this up immediately. Hang on. Maybe I should shoot, grab that. I don't know. There has to be like a way to go around this room.
It's gotta be more than just junk in the skag heap. Pretty ain't priceless.
You have to be flawless. Stop stealing my units. They're my units. They're not my units.
It's gotta be more than just junk in the skag heap. Pretty ain't priceless. They're just lights, and they look heavy as scut.
Well, this is not nothing, but here we go. All right, this will cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After all she put us through, I say we clean her out.
What she put us through?
Enough!
Damn it! I did worse than last time. I think 10,000 is the most we're gonna get. The better option, by the way, if you want to make the credits, is to sell root, apparently.
More than just junk in the skag heap.
Maybe that's not worth it getting that other one.
Nothing, but nowhere near what we owe. Here we go. Not quite enough, but we're getting there.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, this will cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After all she put us through, I say we clean her out.
What she put
There's
us
an
through?
item here, and that's really what I want. Unless that's not an item. That might just be a data log. I don't really need the data log that badly.
Okay. It's gotta be more than just junk in the skag heap.
Alright.
Pretty ain't priceless. They're just lights, and they look heavy as scut.
Alright, well, we can read that later. I think I'm triggering it by gathering money. So...
Need a hand, Drax?
I have two, and they are sufficient.
That is the
for
item
this
I was
task.
looking for.
Nice. An assassin's ring. Gamora would get a kick out of this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Man, this lady's really got a thing for skulls.
I used to keep trophies for my own.
Like peas in a pod, you two.
Okay. Okay.
Well, this is not nothing, but nowhere near what we owe.
Units are like termites. If she keeps any in here, there's gotta be more.
Here we go.
Oh my God, Groot!
This will cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After all she put us through, I say we clean her out.
Yes, we did it!
She put us through?
Enough!
We did it!
Peter Quill.
Oh, we get a chance afterwards? Okay, well, I'm still glad that we figured out you can do it.
Quiet like peace and quiet, or like the grave sort of quiet?
Definitely the grave one.
Drax, please tell me you didn't just lock us in.
I did not do anything.
I'm almost impressed. The woodland creature has more bite than I originally perceived. Enjoy the contents of my vault, Guardians. They will be the last thing you ever see. Shame to waste my Clintarian gas on such unworthy.
Why is always got the Clintar? Why is always got
Do
the
try
Clintar?
not to melt all over my Kalaran skull.
We need to find a way out. Now.
It is both priceless and hard to clean.
Deep breath.
We've got to jam those vents, or the gas will keep pouring in.
Freeze the lethal gas vents, Peter Quill.
Gamora, maybe don't stand right next to it.
Groot's right. One of them lights has gotta be plenty heavy.
Ah.
Gamora, think you can cut loose one of those lights?
Heads up!
Taking notes.
Now that was priceless.
No, still looting. Yes, my time stone is being well utilized. If I had one.
What are you waiting for, Quill? Get muscles to huck that thing. Unless you plan on doing it yourself.
Drax, hurl it right through that wall.
All my
I thought I had it make him look at the
That'll
wall,
do
but I
it.
guess I.
Let's move, people.
I hope you know what you're doing!
That makes 2 of us.
Hooray! Was I supposed to do something there? I guess we'll find out. I was reading the chat, I'm sorry. It looks like I was.
Let's move, people.
I hope you know what you're doing!
That makes 2 of us.
Am I?
Is everyone okay?
How is that any different than what I did?
Gamora, Drax.
I'll live.
My epithelial layer is intact. Rocket, Groot, where
Good.
are you?
Uh-oh.
Does anyone see a way out? I see a bright light. Well, don't go towards it.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you?
Stall her, Peter.
The audacity that you thought you could rob me.
For the record, we weren't all on board with the plan.
Thanks, Quill. Why not sell the clothes right off my back?
Do you know what I did to the last people who thought I was easy prey?
You let him go?
I got nothing. We're trapped.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably. Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath!
I can work with that.
Dweller! Feast upon them!
A dweller. Like in the deep. Yo, music, would you, yeah, it's the dweller in the deep. Looking more like the Shang-Chi version than the guy in a robe version, but alright, why not?
Well, let's make it truly dead. This thing could do with a few less arms.
Do not cower behind your pet, Lady Hellbender.
Just focus on the thing
Oh,
trying to
the
kill
goo
us.
is bad.
Now we know what kind of monster Hellbender likes!
Little late for that. Come on, let's talk about this.
Cut to the chase!
Hold them down, Groot.
Now this is a monster worthy of legend.
Yes! Okay, I was very excited.
For that! Now, swing!
We're gonna get flattened if we don't deal with those arms.
I'm dealing with them. I'm dealing with them.
Just keep hitting it.
Okay, so maybe this was you, guy. Back out there.
Last time someone got stabbed!
Deadliest woman
You
incoming.
don't stand a chance!
Do not cower behind your pet, Lady Hellbender.
You will not!
Oh, it's mad. It's so mad at us.
Get them!
This thing could swallow us in one bite.
All creatures eat and are eaten.
Yeah.
You thought you could swindle me?
Now is the time to strike.
Let's see that sword!
Like a hot knife!
Lock and look! Any chance we can talk this over?
Okay.
No! Not again!
Yeah, where do you think that this is going? Oh.
Alright! Crowd control!
Don't forget about the big one!
And beware the spine protrusion! Don't have to tell me twice!
Now! Attack! None of you are leaving here alive! Come on! Just give me a shot!
You mean a cut?
Like we don't have enough problems already!
Our problems are sufficiently engaging.
Thought we lost you for a second.
Ready! My blows bounce off the jump!
I'm sorry,
I don't
if I
think
could
the goo
jump
matters.
like that.
Spikes inside!
You don't know who you're messing with, lady!
Do not make me laugh! We're about to have more problems!
Oh,
Destroy
Bruce.
them, mine!
Come on, you overgrown octopus!
The creature does not have 8 limbs!
Not gonna chop you down that easy.
Both of you lay off and get fired!
Okay, what am I not getting at here? Oh, we gotta slow his,
Now, swing!
Hold up, Rocket!
Don't feel bad for it!
Beat me,
He's
guy.
trying to kill us!
Need a hand?
Never see it coming!
I commend your effort, Lady Hellbender!
You're praising her!
With fervor!
alright, this is...
Like we don't have enough problems already!
I will give you problem! Rock them!
This is not, like, terribly...
Now, attack!
honestly.
Alright! We're making progress!
The beast has learned from its mistake!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying to use!
Alright, I'll let you use them.
Come on, just give me a shot!
You mean a cut?
I'm ready! Find me an opening! Go, get them!
I am trying to destroy!
Now, swing!
I'll just seal you over here for more. It's fine.
Curse you! Order up!
Blow 'em up!
She's not gonna let this one go!
Let her try and find her!
Oh my god, Gamora's all the way over there. Okay, well, that happened. I feel like it should stop. Just, buddy, just stop.
Like we don't have enough problems already!
I will give you problem! What? No!
Slice it! Show 'em some muscle!
No mercy! You don't know who you're messing with, lady!
Holy crap, Groot can hold it down. Okay.
Do not make me laugh! I think it's trying to heal!
Yeah, no, there's no healing here. Paxley GV, thank you so much for your resub. Thank you for 22 months of support. See if we can get a dance in before whatever other part of this comes.
Now! Rain fire upon them!
Okay, now we gotta move.
Those seeds are hot and heavy! Get it?
They could be useful!
Wanna get burned?
Heads up!
fun and all, but like, it's cool that
Come on! We got this!
Take heed of the explosive, Peter Quill!
back to my
Fire! Let loose, Rocket!
What's those bombs?
I say return to sender.
Wait, what bomb?
Things are heating up! Get it?
Yeah, and you can cool it.
Oh, there it was. I saw that way too late. I could not see it. I'll get the next one.
Speak for yourself. This is payback.
This is plenty of ammo.
You walking timber.
Get it, Drax.
Wake up, my kids!
Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're just gonna end this now. Back to what we were doing. And thank you, Haxley, not only that, but for also for the raiders. Thank you so very much.
Guys, we did it!
Thank
They
you.
live!
Yeah, hell, right, yeah, I live, Hellbent.
Bring me Nasha!
Don't get Nasher. Oh, grab a bike. Oh no, we're not really good. Bike, essentially. Driving. You thought platforming was my greatest enemy? Wait till you see me driving / spying. Oh, good, we don't drive or fly.
We still need to get out of here and fast.
Everyone strap in!
Now that was a ride.
This is no time to celebrate. We have made an awful mistake.
And an awful amount of cash.
Actually, it
no
doesn't mean he's
escape
stronger than Doctor Strange because we don't know what the
We'll
Doctor
see
Strange
about
of
that.
this universe is like because this is not necessarily the 616 universe. We don't know if the Dweller in Darkness is in fact the same Dweller in Darkness that the Doctor Strange has discovered. Respiratory does for sure.
Guys, hold on!
My ship! Sorry, lady. She's like a He-Man villain. Hey, Dave, how are ya?
Your bones are mine, guardians of the galaxy.
I mean, I guess they're yours. They're kind of mine because they're in my body. Well, yeah, maybe not.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
Who gives a scut? We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Money that you forced us into stealing.
Yeah, well, what about that smash and grab on Satopia? I didn't hear you complaining then.
Lady Hellbender is not a bank.
Yeah, that's right. Because if she was, we'd have way more loot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corel.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
That's weird.
Is money all that you think of, rodent?
No, I also think about bombs.
And booze.
Bombs made out of booze.
Nikki!
Is it true? Really?
There's something wrong with the connection.
Did you twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki, is your mom around? I really need to talk to her.
She's with me. Inside me. After
What?
we left, we went to the quarantine zone. I snuck aboard and there was dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I try, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nick. Can you put your mom
I
on?
knew you were my dad. Light. I knew the Raker said it was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called she's Nova Corps.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, keep your star pants on. Alright, I'll go check the array.
Bring her back. Give me them all back. I just have to.
Gurish, thank you for your cheer saying, Rocket, that's called a Molotov cocktail. Please don't tell me this thing ate the money.
Look at what it did! It chewed everything! The scut!
Rocky,
Okay,
relax. It's just an array.
Gracious, thank you for your cheers. Like, damn it, Cusco. I know, right? He's out of control.
Look at it, Quill. Where am I gonna get the parts to fix that? It's flarked! I told you it was a mistake to keep that thing. But did you listen to me? Oh, no. We don't listen to Rocket. He just has to fix the frickin' ship.
Like a soup
I
and a duct
promise
tape.
we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us? Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the dock to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere has got the parts we need. And he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
We cannot abandon the child. The behavior was erratic.
The llama thingy chewed the wires, Drax. It was probably just a bad connection. And if we remove the tracker, Corel will make sure the entire Nova Corps fleet is on alert for us.
Gamora's right. We made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corel is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
If there is a next job.
Oh.
Sounds like Groot's got that toothy bastard under control. Better not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship! Or else.
Oh, it says everybody's names on the doors. I didn't notice that before. Oh. That's right.
What's up, Muscles? Pissed about the array, too?
I am pondering our latest mission.
I get you. Finally get a win, but no, gotta give our cash to Novacore.
I do not consider Seknov 9 a successful heroic venture.
It's successful because we got the units, not because it was heroic.
Didn't you say the same thing after Zootopia?
That one was a bit higher on the heroism
Wow.
scale.
Bank
so strong.
robberies are not heroic.
Yeah they are. Banks are evil.
Okay, you want how much are these things? When I said matching, oh right, yeah, the gold costume things.
Get out of my tail, Quill. I'm busy.
Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could... I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow.
Memento
Quill.
Mori, thanks for redeeming a
You should
stretch.
really get that checked.
With some
You sound like a Torg.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? It kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket.
Niorgi, thank you very much for
How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
And another stretch, so we'll
When the Kree started,
stretch first.
100, maybe.
Still feels good.
By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What? A raccoon?
Or not, a raccoon?
You gotta understand. She was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door.
Aww.
I heard her die, Quill.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay. Then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket.
Hey,
For real.
Aw. Damn. Poor Rocket. Now to look into space and think about that terrible conversation we just had. I'm sorry, Rocket. I'm sorry. But that was seriously.
Penny for your thoughts?
What is a penny?
It's money. Like units. The saying means I'd pay to know what you're thinking.
We must use our currency to pay the Nova Corps fine, or we risk...
Drax. Just tell me what's up.
I am realizing that I do not know as much as I thought I did. Our visit to Seknarf 9 was not what I expected.
Because Lady Hellbender isn't a giant?
She is definitely not.
Gargan when you need him.
That is only part of it, Peter Quill. On our way to her fortress, I realized that many of my assumptions about this team have been incorrect as well.
Really?
The assassin and the rodent. Without them and the tree fighting nobly beside us, we would not be alive right now.
I told you, they're not bad people just because they have a bad past. Life is... complicated, Drax. Things are never simple.
On Katath, it was. I had a family that I cherished and a certainty about life that I no longer possess.
I'm sure you'll find it again. Just give it some time.
Aw, that's nice. I hope we do run into Adam Warlock. Are you kidding me?
Rocket, any chance you can check out the fridge while you're at it?
I ain't got time to refill it. I got other priorities right now.
No, not to refill it, Rocket, because the stupid door would stay shut. All right, folks, I think this is where we're going to stop because we just hit that 3-hour mark. It's a little over the 3-hour mark, but that's fine. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. Really, really enjoying this game so far. I am up late tonight. I knew I was going to be late today. I hope I put it in, I used the schedule thing for the first time ever, and I put that the stream was going to be later. So I stuck to that tonight, so that kind of worked out. I knew that was going to happen, though, this week. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you, of course, to our subscribers. Thanks to those who gifted subs. That's going above and beyond. Very much appreciate your support, everyone. I really appreciate you all being here and hanging out with me and keeping me company. This was a lot of fun. So thank you very much for that. I love chilling with you guys and playing video games. Thanks for honestly doing the democratic thing and helping me with my choices. I love them. I have no regrets, honestly. We've made this work 100%. I like our Guardians team, and I love the fact that, as we've said before, apparently we all smell like butts, but we're going to smell like butts together, and that is fine. before you head off, I want to say thank you to those who checked out our Halloween back issues. Appreciate you so much. And hopefully, if you didn't get a chance, you can go check that out. It's on a Batman story, but it's an Elseworlds Batman story. It's a lot of fun. We had a good time with it. I also, before you go, I think I'm going to try to do a raid. If he's still live. Which I don't know if he is. Yeah, he is. Oh, nope, never mind. He's just ended. Never mind. Okay. I wanted to send you guys over to Dapper Dan Shoning, but he literally just wrapped. I was afraid that was going to happen. I missed the cut off there. So maybe next time. No, he's not. I think he says he's wrapping up.
Oh, okay, he says it's wrapping up. Okay.
Yeah, I think people were saying thanks for the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's raiding right now.
Yeah. So anyway, I tried. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good evening. Stay safe out there, folks, and we'll be back for some more Guardians of the Galaxy. Bye, everybody.